Bienvenidos al canal DIY Honda Garage. DTC P0137 indicates a low voltage condition in the secondary heated oxygen sensor, HO2S circuit, specifically referring to sensor 2 in the vehicle's emissions control system. The secondary HO2S plays a crucial role in monitoring the efficiency of the catalytic converter by measuring the oxygen content in the exhaust gases after they have passed through the catalytic converter. This sensor is located downstream of the catalytic converter, usually in the exhaust system, and communicates with the Powertrain Control Module, PCM, to ensure proper vehicle operation and emissions control. When DTC P0137 is logged, it may lead to increased emissions and potential engine performance issues if not addressed. Understanding the location and function of the secondary HO2S helps in effectively diagnosing and resolving the issue, minimizing long-term damage to the vehicle's exhaust system. DTC P0137, which translates to secondary HO2S circuit low voltage, specifically involves the second heated oxygen sensor, commonly referred to as HO2S2. This component is integral in the vehicle's emissions system, as it assesses the amount of oxygen in the exhaust gases flowing from the engine post-catalytic converter. The secondary HO2S is situated downstream of the catalytic converter, where its primary function is to provide feedback to the PCM, aiding in adjusting the air-fuel mixture for optimal combustion efficiency. If the voltage from this sensor is low, it can indicate issues with either the sensor itself or the circuitry leading to the engine control module. As a result, it is essential to carefully diagnose this error to maintain emission standards and engine performance. Several factors may contribute to DTC P0137 being triggered. First among these is a faulty secondary HO2S, which may suffer from internal failure, leading to inaccurate voltage readings. Another common issue is poor electrical connections or loose terminals, either at the sensor itself or at the PCM, which can disrupt the signal pathway and affect voltage levels. Additionally, a short in the wiring associated with the sensor could cause abnormal voltage levels, firmly indicating a circuit integrity issue. Understanding these potential causes is vital as they inform the troubleshooting process, enabling focused inspections of specific components and connections. Each of these possibilities needs to be evaluated sequentially, as resolving even one can lead to eliminating the DTC from appearing again. When DTC P0137 is present, several symptoms may manifest that indicate issues within the vehicle's emission system. One of the most noticeable effects is increased emissions, as the malfunctioning secondary HO2S can disrupt the air-fuel mixture, leading to poorer combustion efficiency. This disruption can also result in engine performance issues, including rough idling or decreased power during acceleration. Additionally, the check engine light is likely to activate, alerting the driver to a problem. It is essential for vehicle owners to remain vigilant for these signs, as they can lead to increased fuel consumption and potential long-term damage to the engine and exhaust system if left unaddressed. Recognizing these symptoms can prompt timely diagnostics and repairs, thereby safeguarding the vehicle's longevity. In the initial step of troubleshooting DTC P0137, begin by verifying the problem's existence by turning the vehicle's ignition to the on mode without starting the engine. For accurate diagnostics, clear the DTC codes using the Honda Diagnostic System HDS. Following this, start the engine and maintain an engine speed of 3,000 RPM without load until the radiator fan engages. This creates the necessary conditions for the vehicle's systems to operate. Throughout this process, continuously monitor the onboard diagnostics (OBD) status for DTC P0137 via the HDS. If the HDS indicates a failed status, the problem has duplicated, guiding you to step 2 of troubleshooting. However, if the status is passed, indicating an intermittent issue, further inspection of connections may be warranted to ensure proper signaling is maintained between the secondary HO2S and the PCM. The second step in addressing DTC P0137 requires switching the vehicle to the off or lock mode to ensure a complete power down before making any electrical disconnections. Disconnect the 4P connector associated with the secondary HO2S to gain access for testing. To proceed, connect terminals A and B of the secondary HO2S connector using a jumper wire. Once established, switch the vehicle back to on mode. Use the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to check the specific parameters, including the signal voltage from the secondary HO2S. The current voltage under testing conditions should be less than 0.12 volts to indicate no further issues, which would indicate movement to step 3. If the voltage exceeds this threshold, it suggests replacing the secondary HO2S is necessary to resolve DTC P0137 effectively. Continuing to step 3 involves further assessing the condition of the secondary HO2S circuitry. Start by returning the vehicle to off mode and removing the jumper from the secondary HO2S connector. Switch the vehicle back to on mode and monitor the voltage levels from the secondary HO2S using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. The expected signal should be about 5.0 volts, indicating that the sensor is functioning correctly without a short. If the readings align with the expected 5.0 volts, the troubleshooting progresses to the next step. Conversely, a voltage reading below this indicates that there could be a short in the SO2 line or the SO2 ground line, prompting further investigation into potential wiring issues or short circuits affecting the performance of the secondary HO2S. At this phase, the objective is to confirm whether there is a short in the SO2 ground line that could be affecting the secondary HO2S's operation. Begin by switching the vehicle to off and use the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to jump the SCS line to establish a secure diagnostic testing condition. Disconnect the PCM connector C that includes 51 pins, ensuring that it is safe to test the wiring continuity. Inspect for continuity between the specified test points, where test point 1 is at PCM connector C, number 39, and test point 2 is directed to body ground. If continuity exists, this indicates a short in the SO2 ground line. The next step involves repairing this wiring. On the other hand, if there is no continuity, the wiring can be deemed in good condition, prompting a software update of the PCM or substitution of a known good PCM to resolve the issue further. The final step checks for potential shorts in the SO2 line, which is crucial for the correct signal transmission from the secondary HO2S to the PCM. Again, initiate this process by ensuring the vehicle is in off mode, followed by jumping the SCS line using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. Disconnect the PCM connector C51P for safety while performing a continuity test. This time, test point 1 must connect to PCM connector C number 38, while test point 2 goes to body ground. If continuity is confirmed, this indicates a short within the SO2 wire, and repairs to the wiring will need to be made for the secondary HO2S to function optimally. Should no continuity be found, the wire is functioning normally, and as with previous steps, inspect and possibly update the PCM software or replace the PCM. This ensures resolution of DTC P0137. maintains the integrity of emissions control and restores the vehicle's performance. The culmination of troubleshooting DTC P0137 involves a verification process to ensure that all repairs have been effective. Start by using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to recheck for any lingering DTCs. This step confirms that the previously identified error has been cleared from the vehicle's diagnostic memory. It's crucial to ensure that the P0137 DTC is no longer present, indicating that the repair efforts were successful. Alongside the diagnostic test, perform a test drive under conditions that previously triggered the error to verify that the secondary HO2S operates correctly and that no new issues arise. This thorough approach provides confidence in the repair and ensures that the vehicle operates within regulatory emission standards, preventing potential fines or performance degradation in the future. The preventive maintenance is critical for maintaining vehicle performance and avoiding issues like DTC P0137. Regularly checking the status and functionality of the secondary HO2S can preemptively identify problems before they escalate into serious complications. Ensuring that all electrical connections, particularly those to the HO2S and PCM, are clean and secure, significantly reduces the chances of signal interruptions leading to DTCs. Additionally, keeping the PCM software up to date enhances the system's overall functionality and compatibility with new automotive technologies. By maintaining these practices, vehicle owners can enhance reliability and performance, ensure compliance with emission standards, and improve fuel economy over time. In summary, the DTC P0137 indicates a critical issue with the secondary HO2S circuit, demanding immediate attention to resolve low-voltage conditions. Understanding the roles and locations of the secondary HO2S, combined with systematic troubleshooting steps, allows mechanics to pinpoint and rectify the problem efficiently. The thorough testing protocol ensures that both wiring and sensor functionality are intact, ultimately leading to improved vehicle performance and adherence to emission standards. Furthermore, incorporating preventive maintenance practices safeguards against future issues, confirming the ongoing reliability of the vehicle's emission system. Addressing DTC P0137 decisively not only enhances engine efficiency, but also plays a pivotal role in ecological responsibility by reducing harmful emissions. Dale like y suscríbete al canal. Hasta la próxima.